Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Creative Retreat Street. My name is Kimbra, and today we have a last-minute DIY gift. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting out with the poster board from the Dollar Tree. I had some left over, and I just kind of free-handed this. You can use one of the Dollar Tree wood cutouts that they have. I decided not to, so just free-handed that, cut that out. And what I'm doing here is I don't have a measuring tape, so I just kind of put a little mark on the wooden dowel on how thick I want the walls to be, essentially. And I just trace that out. And then right now I'm just going to cut those out and I'm going to score it. I do not want to go all the way through here. I just want to score it. So that way it is flexible and I can glue it onto my cutout heart. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe and notification button. It does help my channel grow. If this is your first time here, welcome. I love to do anything DIY, or home decor, holiday decor, anything like that. If you have been here before, welcome back and thank you for joining us. And I'm just going to add another layer of hot glue on the inside of this heart just for extra security. Now, once I have all my walls up on the heart, what I decided to do was use some of this gold glitter vinyl. You can get that from the Dollar Tree. I don't usually use this for my Cricut. I do like using this for other DIY projects like this. Here I just measure kind of the length of the side of the heart. And I do want it a little bit bigger because I am going to fold that over. And this right here was pretty easy. It really wasn't that difficult. You just kind of line it up. It does not have to be perfect because later in the video, I am going to be putting some ribbon around it. So it does not have to be perfect at all. But I do want to have a little bit extra space on each of the side. So that way I can cut. As you see here, I actually cut some slits on it and I just fold that over. It's a lot easier if you do it that way. Now, once you get all the vinyl on, what I decided to do is actually take an extra step and put some vinyl on the bottom piece. I actually cut some of that video out. I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. So what I'm going to try to do today is that I'm going to try to do the Forever Rose. So I'm basically making flowers or roses essentially out of this ribbon here. I got this ribbon at Walmart. I do suggest that if you are going to do this project, you actually get a lot of this ribbon. I believe that is a 9-foot roll, but essentially you want a lot of ribbon. So you want it the length of a card. So you just fold that over the card, and then you cut on each side. And then here, I'm using a little bit of hot glue. I'm folding over the top corners. Fold that over, and then I'm using additional hot glue, and I'll be folding in the bottom corners inwards towards the top corners. And you are going to be making a lot of these. I used about 12. There is some flowers that I used 13 petals for each. What you're going to do is the folded side of the petal is going to be face down towards the surface, and you are going to just put a little bit of hot glue on the right corner, and you're going to attach an additional petal. Should have something similar to this, and what you're going to do is at one end you are going to put a little bit of hot glue, and you're going to get a dowel stick, and you're going to roll that up. Now you want the folded sides towards the surface and not towards the stick, and then you're just going to put a little bit of hot glue going down, and you're just going to roll that up. And then at the end, you want to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom and the side as well to make sure it's secure. And what I decided to do here was actually try to push some of the petals down so that way it can look a little bit more fluffy. And then I just added a little bit more hot glue at the end for extra security. Be careful, do not burn yourself. Now, this is only one of the methods that you could do. There is another method, and I'm about to show you how to do that. It's a 1-by-1 method here in a little bit. So I actually got some of that ribbon also at Walmart. I wanted to make the red rose a little bit more fluffier. This is a wired ribbon, so you can use this on a wired ribbon as well. The same kind of method. Just be careful, because I did burn myself a little bit here. And I'm just going to attach that. I'm not going to roll it up like I did with the actual red rose. I'm just going to attach it. The corners, you'll see that the corners, I kind of tilt that up. So that way the glittery petal is kind of sticking out a little bit more. Again, I'm trying to recreate a little bit more of a fluffier rose. So I actually put 4 of the glitter wired ribbon, and it looks just like that. I do think it did take it to the next level. Now I actually got some additional ribbon, and this is what I'm going to show you how to do the 1-by-1 method. I actually would say the 1-by-1 method does take a little bit more time, but the actual flower, the rose, comes out so much better. So what I did here, instead of attaching all the petals together and rolling it up, you just simply put it 1-by-1. I will tell you that here you're going to want to put the corners essentially of the petal in an upward position. Okay, so you want it, I'll try to show you here. There's that, and it goes up, and then you'll see this one, it actually goes up as well. You don't want the petals to be level at the bottom. You want the corners to move upwards. Like that, move upwards. So essentially it creates a fluffier flower, and it looks a little bit more realistic. Now what I did is I put new petals where the seams of the old petals are. Again, you want it to go up, the corners to go upwards. Now here is kind of where both of the petal seams are matching, or they are lined up together. So what I decided to do was get another petal and put it in between the other two petals, if that makes sense. So I'm just lining that up as well. Again, the bottom corners start drifting up. And I think this flower, this rose, came out so much better. And those are the ribbon that I decided to, I'm going to put on the side of the heart-shaped box. Here I only have footage of me doing the pink. I do go in a little bit later on and I add the red ribbon. Both of these ribbons are from the Dollar Tree. And then here I have some floral foam that I got from the Dollar Tree. I ended up just using 2 packs here. Now, the foam was a little bit higher than my actual box, and I did not want that. So I'm just using a kitchen knife. Be careful here, do not cut yourself. To try to even that out. It's fine because I needed some of that additional foam to put in between, basically where the white spots are. It does not have to be perfect. You just want foam essentially everywhere. You see the little holes there? I've already tried to arrange it a little bit. So those are the different colors of roses. I did decide to use the 1x1 method. It came out so much better. Here I'm just arranging it. I decided to go and start at the top and then work my way around the heart. What's really, really great about this project is that you can use whatever color you like. If you want to do red, you want to do pink, you want to do white, whatever color. then here I wanted to incorporate the red roses. I didn't know exactly how. I didn't have many of them. So essentially I made 2 of the roses with just that glitter wired ribbon. It did come out really, really, really great. I loved how it turned out. And then here, I was trying to just see how it turned out. I had 2 of the extra, a little bit darker pink roses. So I decided to put them there. I think this actually turned out amazing. I actually got some of this tulle from the Dollar Tree as well. I wanted to incorporate a little bit of this on the sides of the heart-shaped flower box, just because I didn't want to see any of the foam. So here I don't measure, I just cut it. It does not have to be perfect, and I used essentially about 10 of the cut tulle, and I used one of the dowel rods. You see me here just layering it. One thing I will tell you is that you do want to layer it different directions and just stick it on the side. But again, this project was so fun to make. It absolutely turned out perfect. Let me know what you all think. I have another photo here of just the side of it. And thank you all for stopping by. Let me know what you think in the comments below.